I don't know how I did that. Like, hold on.
Yeah, Laura apparently has a lot to say.
You too. I'm not doing Howdy, howdy, everyone. How's it going today? We're back with some more Resident Evil Requiem. I figured we'd start a hair earlier today. Mostly because I think this is going to end up running a little long. Because I think we're at the end of the game. If what Gruely told us Tuesday is accurate, and the way it's feeling, I think we're towards the end. So, and you know how I feel about finishing games on a Tuesday. So hopefully we can well, that is worrisome. Let me exit the game and check my audio settings.
Front, right.
There we go. Now let me relaunch the game. That's what I get for not testing it ahead of time. I swear to God, if you have to reload shaders. Okay, cool. But we're back. May have to get up in a moment to let Butthead back in. But we'll see how it goes. Waiting for the game to fire up. There we go. Story, which by the way, so I commented on how the Tyrant looked different. And after every stream, I kind of go through here and get rid of all the ones that have the little yellow dot with it because the yellow dot annoys me. And I figured out why the Tyrant looks different. It's a different Tyrant. It's not a T103. It's a T501, which is interesting because alright, that makes sense as to why the model's different. Because they iterated on it in the last 20 years since Raccoon City. That's a neat little attention to detail because it would have been really easy for them just to be like, it's a Tyrant, you know? That's neat. Let's hop right back. Deep beneath the ruins of Raccoon City, a massive facility called Ark hums with activity. Leon successfully infiltrates in pursuit of Grace. Like, I wonder where Leon is in terms of how much he, like, trusts or, like, like, wants to, like, where he feels as though Grace's, alliances is. Like, does he outright believe that, like, well, Grace is clearly evil, you know? Or is he just kind of both? It ups the power. This just ups the power and rate of fire sound. Mag capacity. Nothing else to do with the gal. Nothing else to do with the shotgun. Do I have any other arms? I don't know. No? Okay. That's on the pistol. Requiem, I saw a bunch of upgrades to do. And there's no other weapons or anything for me to buy. How are we doing on inventory? Let me look. We ain't got much. Have 97 machine gun, 14 shotguns, 2 double stack, 86 rifle, 36 pistol. Well, I'd be lying if I said I loved what we had, but okay. Didn't mean to hit that button. I had Dora. Alright, we just killed a bunch of dudes in there. I reckon we go this way. Looking for this. bioweapon pod. Or what the fuck's a bioweapon pod? Oh. Oh no. Could I? Holy shit, I could.
Liquor.
I'm definitely reloading because I am not. Can I parry the liquor? Kind of. Okay. Huh. I didn't notice that at all. Apparently I could have done that. Do I have to re-upgrade things? No. Okay. Good to know. That's interesting. Well, what the fuckity fuck is that?
Your movements will be constantly monitored. Do not leave the designated areas without authorization. The recording and transmitting of information is strictly prohibited.
We have Dr. Manhattan, Muscles Man, and oh god, is there a skeleton behind me? Like, howdy, Zagu. It is a time to show up. Specifically for the sexy skeletons. I like how the top half of him, like his shoulders and all, have, like, skin. And then they just kind of go, fuck it. I know we got a muscular person here, but, you know. And then just full-on skeleton. This seems unnecessary for a lab. Although I love how these skeletons are all getting uppies. He's so smooth on top, but not bottom. Yeah, I didn't consider that, but yes. It's what my lab like. I mean, I guess science requires ostentatious statues with, like, gallery lighting. Also, I'm not 100% sure what this is supposed to be depicting. It literally just looks like they're giving skeletons, like, backwards airplane rides. That's interesting. It's not registering this door at all. As previously stated, ARC is focused on bioweapons research and development, utilizing the unique environment of Raccoon City. In particular, experiments performed by infecting nearby zombies with the mutated T-virus strain have yielded great empirical data. Okay, so that solves a issue I've had with this the entire time. We are seeing zombies from Raccoon City. Why do they have the new features? It's because they're purposely infecting them with the new T-virus. That makes sense. Okay. This has also proven effective against the BSAA's attempt to eradicate ARC. The development of a new bioweapon based on this hard data is in its final stages. If said bioweapon is released, we can expect further profit growth next fiscal year. That's something I've never been super clear on. How does Umbrella make money from this? Like, I get, like, government contracts. Like, sure, they probably contract with the United States government and other governments. But, like, it's kind of a once you fire that gun, it's out there. You can't, like, there's no putting the lid back on. You know? ARC has now become a key bioweapon production hub for North America. It will continue to bring great benefits to both us and the United States. So, I just loosened my belt because it's a little tight. I got a new belt a couple months ago at this point. It's one of them ratchet belts. So, like, you kind of, like, hook it together and then it clicks in and out. So it's, like, infinitely adjustable for, like, quarter-inch, like, adjustments. But I always overdo it when I put it on. Code CMG-002 Gamar. Mer. Price $30 million. Okay, that's how they make money. Product specifications. Umbrella Corporation Cerberus has been further enhanced and enlarged, resulting in an increased combat capabilities. It can track and pursue victims. I kind of did some editorializing there. Targets at speeds exceeding 60 miles an hour. CM-LB-110. Liquor Beta 2. Is that beta? No, that's not beta. I'm going to say beta. $14 billion. Product specifications. Originally an infected anomaly, rigorous experimentation reveals the key to activating the mutation, paving the way for commercialization. Product boasts enhanced climbing capabilities, possesses sharp claws, and a pointed tongue. GX-P-001. Plant. $100 million. Prototype bioweapon developed from a viral plant infection found in Arklay Mountains in Raccoon City. Note, an incident occurred during the transport of the experimental Plant 43 and has resulted in an infestation near the service entrance of Ark. Always exercise extreme caution when transporting bioweapons. Just once, I would like Umbrella to, like, be competent. Also, this is literally the 2026 Umbrella product catalog. Code CM-T-501 Tyrant. $120 million. Product specifications. A humanoid bioweapon with exceptional combat capabilities. It can execute simple commands such as tracking and eliminating targets. It comes with a coat as standard for effective human disguise. No hat? I'm sorry, what now? CM-NE-Y-001. Price negotiable. Product specifications. Based on the Umbrella Corporation's parasitic NE-A. This mass-produced model focuses on cost reduction and performance enhancement. Repeated improvements have resulted in a significant boost to the physical ability and recovery regardless of host durability. Nemesis, yeah. It's phrased in a way. I don't love the idea that there's another Nemesis. Can we not read this note? Oh, okay, that's the Plant 43 thing. Okay. It didn't tell me that was... I guess it might have. But yeah, I don't love the idea of more Nemesi. Nemesis? Nemesis?
Backup is on the way.
Not necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself.
Great. So, this is one of the two things that was kind of spoiled for in this game.
Leon Kennedy. We finally meet.
I didn't realize I had such a big...
Yeah,
How about an autograph?
this I'm pretty sure is Hunk.
Ahead of myself.
No, Ethan Winters dead. But I only know him from Dead by Daylight. Yeah, pretty much.
Sneaky bastard.
Sneaky bastard, he...
get a little hit.
Photo mode. What the fuck? Alright, I'm about to get kicked, but Hutchins just barked to come back in, so give me 1 second. Oh, sure. Since I'm standing up, this is the belt I was talking about. It's a ratchet belt. The only downside is it gets stuck. Oh no. How dare you? I'm talking about my belt, and you want to pull some bullshit. Where's your belt buckle? I'm in no rush to get back to getting kicked in the face. My belt buckle is just a silver star. I would have gotten it in brass, but they did not have that at the time. The company Stars, the company that makes it, actually now, I got an email from them like a week ago or so. They now have a big brass one with a buffalo on it. I'm strongly considering getting it because I love buffaloes. They're actually my dad's favorite animal. And I prefer a brass looking belt buckle than a silver one.
Make no mistake.
Oh, and I blocked it. And I fucking blocked it. Yeah. So what's fun about that is, yeah, he loved the big, like, fluffy, you know, like, big fluffy cows. I have a picture of him, from when him and, Find My Wardrobe, but I don't know how and I'm lazy. So, like, I think I heard something that really made a lot of sense to me. Sometimes you have to wear the costume before it becomes the outfit. And the fun of that idea is that, like, you get to like try things and just kind of go with it for a while. And eventually it becomes natural, you know? Years ago, I used to try to dress to be not popular, but like I used to try to dress more socially appropriate. Like what was more in style. Always with more my kind of, you know, taste. Like I don't like overly baggy clothing, so I tend to wear more form-fitting stuff. I don't like clothes with holes in them, so I tend to wear, you know, very fresh-looking jeans. I've never really been a shoe person, more of a boot person. Aside from a couple, I had a pair of no, my brain keeps saying hush puppies, and it's not hush puppies. A pair of like Oxfords. I had a pair of Oxfords I really liked that I wore for a while. They're like grayish blue suede. And for the most part, though, like my style has stayed pretty consistent. How do I check my health? Okay, my health, not good. So we're going to combine these two. Make a GG. And we're going to use that GG. And now my health is slightly better. We're going to make sure our axe is fully topped off. And I'm not going to fuck around. If I'm going to have a weapon equipped, it's going to be the goddamn submachine gun. But I got to a point where I kind of found out that nobody who doesn't like my clothing is not the important part of who I am. So I started kind of dressing in things more I like. You know? And that has been extremely freeing to just kind of like shade off the whole like, I don't give a shit what people think. People, I've tried for years to like get people like me, and most people haven't. So like, why bother?
How about an autograph?
I heard you are a smartass.
That fucking Karambit. He's wrecking my shit with that fucking Karambit. So what's fun about him trying to snap my neck is that that's very muchly his like his move in like mercenary mode.
Get a little handsy, are we?
Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete this mission.
Holy shit. I won. I didn't expect that.
Ran into trouble. This guy.
Mortal Ez, a formidable instrument of death. It has taken countless lives and is steeped in a long, bloody history. Has exceptional parry capabilities, an unassuming design, but when in the hands of a skilled user, it becomes a deadly weapon.
That was one tough bastard.
Now we're stealing his freaking axe.
Coming from you, that's quite the compliment.
Terry, I have so many cuts. Terry, deploy the Neosporin, please. Terry, I need all of the Bactine in the world. That was kind of an underwhelming death. Like, for Hunk, Neosporin would completely kill you. Exactly. Does Neosporin actually do anything, or is that just some bullshit?
Grace should be nearby.
Because I feel like Neosporin's some bullshit. Something about it. Is there like a compare button I could use? Rather than... It just grows new cells. There's no other explanation.
Grace should be just up ahead.
In one spot, it'll become a person. I don't feel like that's true. You doubt me? I do. Kinda. That sounds... what's the thing? Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence?
This is where we are.
I feel like Neosporin does nothing when I put it on like a cut and bandage it.
The technology to control another's will already
I also
exists.
rarely put on
It's
bandages.
not efficient.
I find them to be more
affecting
trouble than
others.
they're worth.
I believe
I just
Spencer
kind of
solved
clean
that
those wounds multiple times.
with Elpis. The connection sealed Raccoon City to save it for themselves, and it's been
So-
waiting here.
There was something I missed when we came into, and he just mentioned it. Hold on, can I? Okay, I can't pause the cutscene. So there's something I missed when we came into Nest. When Leon signs his, or not Nest, Ark. Yes, we are here. You are right, sir. You know? When Leon shines his flashlight on the boxes when we first come into thing, because I'm watching a playthrough of it as we're going through and kind of like stopping before we get to where we are. The boxes had the Umbrella logo on them. The barrel next to it had the Tri-Shell logo on it. And the pallet of boxes next to that said HFC. So this is really turning out to be fucking Resident Evil All-Stars. Because so far, we have fought Hunk. We've had references to Umbrella, the Connections, Tri-Shell, and HFC. There's this dude, who I'm like 99.9% sure is Wesker. We have Spencer trying to live forever. Like, I really should have printed up a Resident Evil fucking bingo card. If this ends with a rocket launcher and a countdown to self-destruct, like, Christ. Not to mention we had the RPD, which is always just like previous Resident Evil nostalgia. Now back to our regularly scheduled cutscene. And a nemesis.
This is as far as we could get. If the wrong password is entered, the Ark will be destroyed and Elpis will be lost forever.
Grace, type in dick butt.
So tell me, Grace. What's the password?
I don't
Dick
know.
butt.
Of course you do. You're the...
None pizza, left
Leon!
beef.
Don't embarrass yourself, Mr. Kennedy. You can't beat me.
Let's be real. Grace looks like she has made too many,
Aren't we fancy?
Okay, that is a fancy ass. That looks like a Thompson center fire. You just punched me in the throat. Okay, I can abide the arm throwing jacket. It's the sleeve of the jacket that bothers me, just like it did in Resident Evil 8. How dare you make me bleed my own blood? Really, that's the problem with that as a weapon. They are single-shot target pistols.
Oh, wait! You still need me, right?
That could be Ethan, but we're in a bad timeline. I don't know if I'd want Ethan to be here. So I do have thoughts about that. If we get to the end of the game tonight, I will get into them. Let's ride this arm thing into this bottomless pit. Even though, really, this is a good one. Maybe.
I got you.
I'm sorry, did he just aim for a moving platform and throw a person onto it and then get on there himself?
Are you okay?
I don't think any of that works.
Me? Like $1 million.
Oh, Leon, you're too cool for school. Just make another fucking
Where
devil
does
may
this
cry
take us?
and get it over with.
Your guess is as good as mine.
We're in the bowels of Elpis.
Time to get off. Come on.
Right into this shit.
What now? Leon. Leon!
I swear to God, if they gave me that fancy ass axe, I don't get to fucking use it. Probably a Grace part in all reality. October 9th, 4:53 p.m. So this is like dinner time. This is happening at dinner time. You'll get to use it. Like, I worry. I worry because, like, I was wondering the other day to a coworker about whether this would be a New Game Plus Resident Evil or a unlockable every run to fresh run Resident Evil. The Grace parts
Are you okay?
kind of imply the latter, and the Leon parts imply the former. It's like the action Resident Evil is where you have upgrade mechanics.
I don't know.
Generally, are New Game Plus,
Wild.
but the Grace parts are like older Resident Evil, where they tend to be, you know, you unlock something and it just is in the item box every playthrough.
Stage 3 infection.
If you're so sick, Why would you come here?
Leon looks like shit.
This place. Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
Oh,
I'm all happy
that
that
music hit though. Ooh.
Couldn't make a difference. So I am here now.
It is interesting though. All of the music hits have been from original RE2, not remake.
He said something about you having a password. What was he talking about?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm here vibing to fucking music while Leon's dying.
I'm going back.
I'm going to...
I'm gonna destroy Elvis.
I'm coming.
If this game has the balls...
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
I think we did a little something. Not really. Like it's manipulative, but I do love when they bring up old music.
If anything happens to me, you promise you'll end this.
I also don't fully understand why Grace went along with Gino as long as she did.
Come on.
Fuck, mine is her again. I had all of the good stuff as Leon. But I would give this game full marks if they kill Leon. Like, if this game actually has the balls to kill Leon, I'd be impressed.
Look, there's a door over there.
But I don't think
Blocking it, though.
the last time Resident Evil kind of had a chance to really kill a main character, like a series, like legacy character, it's setting it up, but I don't trust them. Like, I don't trust them to actually follow through. Because in RE6, they kind of imply that one of the legacy characters will die. And
I
they
can check it out for us.
get right up to the
Can
point
we
and then
just-
they pull back on it.
Guess we're about to find out.
And one of the other characters die. And I'm being vague about it because I don't want to spoil RE6. I don't know why I don't want to spoil RE6, but I don't want to spoil RE6. And it's kind of like, I think they're cowards. Because I don't think they'd kill the Golden Goose. I think Leon makes too much money. I watched and I was so glad that they killed one of the main characters. But then they brought them back and I was like, dude. I think that, like, killing your
Watch out for
darling is
yourself up there,
important for writing.
I will.
I didn't hear what you said. I was too busy flapping my gums. Right. Back to scary shit again. But I do. I worry that, like, they won't have the balls to kill. And I think that it can be really interesting when you kill the main character or like a beloved character. You can do a good amount of stuff with that. But you also have to have the character die, which means you don't get to use them anymore. And I think Leon makes too much money. I think Leon brings in too much money for Capcom. I know there's a red panel behind me. We're exploring first. Like, I agree. I think that Leon's story isn't interesting anymore. Empty bottle. Will I be able to collect more blood? Blood for the blood. It's interesting the leather notebook doesn't have a check mark next to it like the severed hand does. By the way, I did buy one of these. They were on sale, so I ended up getting one. I actually have to go do paperwork for it. But I did buy one of these because they were like $170 on sale. Like, we aren't done with the coins though either. Okay, key reader. But yeah, Leon's story I don't think's been interesting in a while. Because at a certain point, like, they have done some interesting things with it, like exploring the...
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector. Critical.
Like,
Error. Containment lockdown failure.
okay, we're gonna go do that, because this seems like progression. And it seems like I might be able to skip letting Leon out. I probably am gonna run all the way down here. It's gonna tell me there's no power. I gotta go up there and do things and then come back. But I would like to see them kill a main character. I know they did it with Ethan. And to a point, it might be a little bit of a cop-out.
System locked. Override key required for reactivation.
Well, on the bed, there's the override key. Alright, but I do. I think that, like, because Resident Evil 8, spoilers for RE8, but, you know, them killing Ethan at the end of that. I like how I'm willing to spoil RE8. I guess technically it follows under my role if we did play it on stream. We didn't do the full game, but we played the Shadow of Rose DLC, which does reference death. So I'll accept it. These rules that I made up, I'll accept it. Son of the bitch. That explains the bottle. Just say fucking throw a Molotov at his ass.
Can't see.
No, I know that already, Grace. But I do. I think that because... Not the liquor booty. I think that because they killed Ethan in the last game, and that looks a lot like a fucking regenerator door. I think it's unlikely that they'll kill Leon. Peeked up on a Tuesday night. As you do. You know? Can't fool me, Resident Evil. I know that if I walk on this fucking glass, that liquor's gonna fucking cure it. Mosey on the way. Whether he lives or dies, I'm gonna vote he dies. Just have both options covered. I think it'd be cool if he dies. Like, I'm on team. It would be fucking dope. But I also question whether it would be, you know, if it would be a thing, you know? Like, that's what worries me about. Like, to be fair, I also don't look, like, I do theory on, like, what's going on and what's gonna happen regularly, and I really need to stop. So I keep finding myself spoiled for things that I don't want to be spoiled for because I've overthought it, and now I've, you know, like, I don't need to overthink. I bet you I'm gonna do a thing this, and when I come back, this fucker, the moving ass mouth, is gonna come out fucking spook. And that liquor's gonna get agitated, and I'm gonna get agitated. None of us are gonna have a good time. Looking for a note. Everybody cool. Everybody be fucking cool. Lead back to that main hallway. Go ahead and launch that. Feel like. I feel like that's important. But I do. I think that it would be interesting for them to kill them. You know? But I also... I think Resident Evil works best. And I've been a firm believer on this for a long time. I think Resident Evil works best when you have characters who are in over their head. Like somebody like Leon, where this is, you know, like, this old hat. I don't think it's as interesting. You know? Bottle of acid. Interesting. Bring a bottle of acid. The contents will dissipate in the surrounding area. Oh. I see. Make some scrap, and then will that get me? Would make me one of those. Would be incredibly helpful. I don't want to waste a night. I do want to know where these are. We're going to combine 2 green herbs. Start following me. I have painted this corner effectively. That's a key I have to take, and I'm sure that'll make a noise. Shit will happen. So let me go suck up this blood real quick. But yeah, like, I think Resident Evil works best when you have characters who are... Come on, game. Fuck. Like, you're gonna give me this kind of a limited inventory. Like, we're just not dealing with it. Where's this go? Unknown. How much do you want to bet a siren goes off when I put the key in this fucking thing? Oh, they're specific. Fucking cool. Son of a bitch. We're gonna zoom on out of here. Okay, that that was fucking clean.
All right. I'm not
Like,
done
that
yet.
was super fucking clean. Oh, a map. That would have been useful a moment ago.
Okay. Just beyond here.
Huh. Interesting. We're gonna get rid of the and get rid of one of these. 3 is enough. Store that. And we're gonna throw another save at it. Once again, that was super fucking clean. Also, I like this high-tech 2026 lab that there's a fucking typewriter here. There's one little typewriter hanging out. Doing its little typewriter thing. You was a bitch. Alright. Now that I've talked shit to the liquor, let's proceed. Honestly, I'm not surprised they brought back the liquor. I'm actually surprised the liquor doesn't show up more often. You know? Because of popularity. Like, it's a super recognizable enemy from Resident Evil.
All right, Leon. Be careful. I need to
Magnetic key.
get going. Nice.
This one's just a generic magnetic key. Where am I going? Head to the central refinery. I wonder if we're ever going to get a Resident Evil that works like Grand Theft Auto 5, where you can actively switch between the characters, like randomly, or like Alan Wake 2 almost. Hey, buddy. You just be caked up over there. You know what's really interesting? These are different models than RE2, so I don't know if they still have them. But RE2 Remake, the liquor models have buttholes. Like, if you zoom in on their ass and, like, look around, they have buttholes. These appear to be missing the butthole, sadly. Unfortunately. We can't get everything we want. I wonder if it's worth it to go with this door. Handgun ammo? Where's my flashlight? Right. Well, that wasn't the way I intended to go. No eyes. Never in Oh, again. All right, that's good. Nobody sees anything. Nobody knows anything. We are a ghost. This window here definitely makes me think, like, one of these times I walk by, a fucking liquor's gonna come smashing through it like it's fucking 1998 again. You know what's really cool? And the game really doesn't tell you this. There's a cover, there's like a corner cover mechanic. Sneaky Grace. Listen, it had to be done. Okay? I wanted that Molotov. And he got up. If he just stayed his ass in bed, he'd have survived the night. Oh, man, the key item. I bet I'm gonna need 2 of them to make a fucking umbrella. Oh shit. Oh shit. Also, howdy, augers. I'm sorry, I did notice you. I was just actively trying to sneak.
All right, Leon. Be careful. I need to run too.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
Nice.
How's your day going? All right. Let me think. We can. I think if we, they kind of know where I am right away. I don't think there's much in the way of like things I can do in the back. Hold up a second. I can stealth kill the lickers. Okay. That changes things. I don't know how you crouch walk upstairs. Like, legitimately, I don't think that's a thing you can actually do. So I effectively, Grace probably is crawling up the stairs. Alright, so. Swanky ass place. Very nice. Had a day off today, but did get some shopping done. Nice. Alright, us being able to med inject the liquors changes things considerably. If I can take both those fucking liquors out, I have handgun ammo. That zombie is following me through here. Oh, Chris, you idiot!
Gotta stay cool.
Okay, and I got blood from it. Okay. And I saved the med inject. Alright. Fuck these guys now. Hold up a second. Did she just trip over this fucking sloped wall? She trips over the sloped wall. That's neat. What would be really great is if I think I could shoot mean to her. What game was it where I was just bullying the shit out of a character? Stray. Where I was just tripping that fucking robot? I miss that. Fuck that robot. Also, good to know that acid does take out the liquor in one hit. Like, that is actually quite useful to know. I got some good knowledge right there. Get some of that booty blood. All there's blood around now. Drop the drink. I forgot that Grace can't parry. I forgot that Grace couldn't parry. Now then, my work here is done. And these capsules have goodies in the bottom of them. I thought bro was touching himself. All right. I feel real good about that one. need the blood. This will probably be important, so we're not gonna get rid of it. Alright. Requires 2 balls. Find a way to open the door. These couches look awful.
Threat level red in storage sector.
Where's the storage sector?
Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
No, I don't want that.
No.
Alright. Access log 51st assembly minutes. Checking database. Access request. Following data was found. Minutes of 51st assembly meeting is transferred by AI Control Center NOAA. The state. We heard the key, Grace Ashcroft, has finally been found. It's been 28 years since we occupied Ark. Are you sure she's the one? G. Without a doubt. There's no need to worry. More importantly, don't you think your withdrawal from the treaty is too blatant? The state. It's a bluff. The United States is and always will be at the center of the world. Jesus fucking Christ. Tell me how you really feel, Japan. The BSAA are fully under our control as well. Are there any changes in product supply? The Ark's factory. The Ark's factory automated. God damn. The Ark's factory automation is I wish I could read. Constantly evolving. I believe there's enough for today. We can discuss further while we review the products. Man, it'd be nice if they gave me some fucking safe combinations. You can now craft bottle of acid. Various other items? What exactly is various other items? Oh, it gives me the 5 coins. Jesus, fuck you. It gives me the ability to make scrap out of coins. Okay, that's cool. The vagueness, right? Like, because what we got was acid and the ability to craft scraps into coin or coins into scrap. Fake gamer. Although it does appear they have a graphics card at least, but nothing's plugged into the back of this, any of this actually. Fucking. Before we progress further, I do want to go see how many coins I have, so I can make some scrap. Make some stuff. I have 3 coins. I can't even make scrap. I cannot make scrap from my coins. Bullshit. But look, I was saying this before. Look at the angle. Like, can you imagine waiting for like your business meeting, leaning all the way back? Freeze door. Laying down for a quick nap. Right? Like, that is a level of like comfort that I do not wish to have in a corporate setting. Also, I hate like the sterile white look. I thought there was a bar. I hear dudes. Umbrella. corner cover real quick. Okay, there's a liquor over yonder. Sneak in here. You'll see it. Sterilization chamber safe. Emergency supply codes. Okay. Which one was the sterilization chamber? I cannot get a handle on how this fucking map works. Okay, so it's that one I gotta go with, right? You know what? I feel like no, we have to be able to do that. Okay, because I'm like laying down for the absurdity of that. Oh, these are the boxes. Did I say something? He comes. Two of them. We're going to take out these lights. Jesus Christ. Don't you fucking worry. You stay right there. Let me ban this fucker real quick. Like, just me, or these become far more fucking common. Oh, is that some scrap? I was just about to say, I need some scrap. I have felt like that is a mild bit of like, they don't dish out enough of that. Like, I feel like this game gives me a lot of the other crafting stuff, but not enough scrap. Like Leon's campaign as well. Like, I feel like I had constantly had a ton of gunpowder and no scrap. Let's see what this is. I expected monsters. I'll be real. I'll be so for real. I expect monsters. Oh, thanks, Ebus. A hip pouch. Yes. And a bottle. Which I wonder if I can brain zombies with bottles. Like, is that a thing I have at my disposal? I hear you. Shit. Oh, God damn it. I feel like we're dying a lot in this stream. Wait, is there a butthole? Not see. Going in on sound. Clearly. Okay. Fuck it, we're here. Might as well. I wonder if it's gonna give me a bunch of points like the other cities do. You just imagine another liquor comes out of nowhere and just marks my ass. What was it? 10, 90, 20. That wasn't unhelpful.
Threat level red in storage sector.
The
AI control center.
really frustrating part about all of this
Oh no.
is Grace only has the pistol and some throwables. Like, it would be nice if we could okay, I'm not crazy. That bottle wasn't there a moment ago, right? It would be nice if we could, like, I don't even know where I'm going with that. I've lost my train of thought. Getting old sucks. Don't do it. It's a trap. Like, if we had any other weapon, I feel like it would be helpful for fighting. For, like, fighting our way through the monsters. But we only have, like, a pistol. At least when we had Requiem, we had something with a little bit more oomph, just in case. Whereas, like, what do I need to make one of these against trap? Like, it would be nice. want that fucking knife back, asshole. Come on. Get out of the earshot of the liquors. I'm surprised that worked. I'll be real. I did not expect it to work. Still have the ball in my inventory? Now, I feel like the real dick move for them to do right now would be to put Mr. Raccoon. Come on. Do you see me? There you go. Come on, pal. Where are you? There you are. Come on. Over here. Come on, boy. Hutch just gave me a look, which I do that to call him. One, just to be safe. Alright. Now we can deal with the liquors. Because as far as I can hear, I don't hear any more zombies. I only hear liquors. I know there's at least 2 of them. I may be wrong. There may, in fact, still also be zombies. Oh, the other safe. I don't love how they're both ganged up. There is a zombie. Oh, there isn't. Can I just pick up crap? Oh, do I not have the blood to make one? Oh. One of these is going to have a monster. Son of a bitch. Okay, that may have been a little overkill, but you can't argue with the results. right. Honestly, could have gone worse. And I don't hear any more noises, so we're gonna run back and get that fucking shape. And we're gonna drop off that ball. Now that this area is clear, back from my unscheduled departure. Maybe they're just really quiet now. They're definitely quiet because I killed them. I need some inventory space. I'd like to know what's in that safe. I dare say they're the ultimate quiet now. Although this might bite me in the ass. This very well could bite me in the ass. All of those zombies I've killed by bullets could have... Alright, 50 left. 50, 60. All of those zombies I killed could come back as blister heads and could fucking destroy it. Hey, open every safe. Let me put my balls on this computer. Find a way to open the door. I know how to open the door. I've put my balls on the computer. Like you do. Two-factor authentication's really gotten out of hand, if you know what I mean. Also, what's the point of this? Like, it's a waiting room attached to a waiting room. Attached to what appears to be a shipping. Like, I'm not crazy. That's stupid, right? Then again, who am I expecting Umbrella to make fucking sense? I think I hear one.
AI Control Center. NOAA. Reboot failure. No response. Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
I don't know this. Really? Pre-reading Project Hail Mary in preparation for movie. Why does that sound familiar? What is Project Hail Mary? That sounds like a thing. Oh, some shit's about to go down. Oh no. Oh no. Grab this white ball. Unashamed dude is marks. Ah. Okay, that might be why. Umbrella.
This is it. I did it.
Oh, you're right. Together. So it reminds me of the puzzle in RE4. I'm sorry. How the fuck did you hear me? I like how one liquor heard me, the other didn't. The one that was further away was like, I heard her ass. Get her.
This is it. I did it.
Okay, that liquor, widely unbothered by being on fire. Don't love it. That seems to have worked. Oh Lord, he disappeared. Gotcha. Right. All right. Fuck these things. One of my issues with RE2 Remake was I do think that they made the liquors a little too tough. There's no door. Matter, Grace, that fall a little hard for you? God damn it. Really? Really? That's a bit fucking unreasonable. Fuck you, game.
Oh, a bummer, dude.
Like, I'm not wrong. That was a little fucked up, right? Like, if the liquor's gonna fucking kill me in one hit... putting us all the way back to Whitehall. Yeah, like that's fucking unreasonable. Like, especially since, like, I cleared the room. You know? Like, it'd be one thing if they made me, like, fight lickers in that room. And, like, I hadn't cleared this room. Cool, the lickers went in there. I've cleared the room. Like, there are no more lickers. Like, that one was aggroed on me right away. Don't get close together. Please get close. Grace, suck the fucking blood. Oh, that's dealt with. I have so many glass bottles. Alright. I'm going to go fucking shade. So that I don't have to do that shit again.
Still have a ways to go.
Grace, are you just monologuing to yourself? Like, you okay, baby girl? Actually, is it rude for me to baby girl, Grace? I feel like it might be kind of rude. It'd be nice if I had some empty injectors. Nah, she's baby.
No one's made it yet.
Like, I am still so confused as to why Grace went along with Zemo to begin with. Like, that's still sticking in my craw. God, what is this, from the fucking movies? Access log. First assembly minutes. Checking database access request. The following data was found. Minutes of the first assembly meeting as translated by AI Control Center NOAA. The defense. The leakage of the T-virus has caused an epidemic. If things continue like this, all eyes will be focused on Raccoon City. KD. Who the fuck is KD? Kirsten Dunst. There's nothing to worry about. Ark has been secured. Commence missile strike. The defense. We are lacking presidential authorization. The organization is involved. There's no need for the usual procedures. Blame will fall solely on Spencer. Understood. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled and will seize their assets. KD. Who the flying fucking KD? Oh shit, they got them nice Wi-Fi routers. Oh, Grace is filthy. And not in the fun way. This state-of-the-art technology and it spits out a fucking floppy disk.
Something important. I'll explain later.
Oh. Did we just have that with us this whole time? The creator. Show 2. Nothing too incriminating that I should.
Shutting yourself away in a dark room like this is quite the change for you, after the life you've led.
Life takes unexpected turns, don't you think?
Spencer, I take it?
Looking
Or
back,
Code
do
Talker
you
from,
feel that
Metal
choices
Gear
you've
5.
made have contributed to your present circumstances?
I have my
Of course.
Fanta.
What you sow, you reap.
That's been my Shoto choice for lunch at work.
So, tell me, Lord Spencer, what would you like the world to know?
The truth.
Is this gonna be some history of revisionism of fucking
Miss Ashcroft.
Spencer being fucking a puppet,
I don't have the energy
or like not a horrible monster? There's Biomark Grace. You should probably look at that one. Oh god, it's all bizarre bub videos. Ew. Leon S. Kennedy, a few minutes later. More than a few minutes.
Okay. Back in biz.
Where will you be when,
I am now.
where will you be when, constipation
First,
strikes?
the way for me.
That's not what I'm talking about. Your body can't take much more.
I'm gonna settle this. You just send us a chopper for immediate evacuation.
Dude has a tummy ache. Yeah. Jerry, my gluten allergy's acting up. Needed to send some Pepto-Bismol along with the Neosporin.
Containment breach. System-wide surveillance failure detected.
Jerry, deployed my tactical Tums. How'd I know there'd be something in that fucking trash can, though? I'm partly sure that that Tums are kind of a placebo. Like, I'm sure there is some amount of they work, but as somebody who's had acid reflux since they were 11 years old, like, I kind of call bullshit.
Over there. Easy as pie.
I had to remember the order of operations for Leon. Leon was reaching his limit. Sudden bouncer column will cause him falter. He can only wait for these effects to subside.
Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me.
Actually, reflection of feels pretty bad. Yeah, like I have suffered with acid reflux pretty much my entire life, to the point where I thought I heard. To the point where I have very few days where I don't have some form of heartburn or acid. It's not something I love talking about, but That's also why my teeth are pretty fucked up. The acid makes the enamel in my teeth really weak. So they break very easy. And no amount of like brushing, flossing, and all that really help too much. So I just kind of have to deal with it. Because I don't have, I don't have constant dental work money. Who does? But yeah, it's like that kind of like stuff you don't really think about with acid reflux that really gets you. Or shit like that. Okay, not upgrade the Harbinger or whatever the fuck it's called. Can't take it with us. Leon is actively dying. We have a safety save in case we crack. Which, to be fair, I don't think I've ever mentioned it before. But I don't save nearly this much when I'm playing games like on my own. Like, it is very unusual to save like I am. Like tiered saves and like pretty much every time we go near a saving location, that is extremely unusual. There's a part of me that kind of wants to see if I can break these to take these guys out at my own pace, rather than when they clearly are all gonna break through and attack me. Yeah, I see. Fucking.
Security threat detected. Elevator shutdown in effect. Override key authorization required.
Okay. I'll have to fight these guys while I'm waiting for the elevator. Seems pretty scary. I thought it was going to reset your product. Yeah, thankfully I had an autosave not very far from there, so we didn't lose too much. But the save where I ended the stream, I did have to replay a couple of games while I was off to like get us back to where we were.
This must be the room.
Of course, that's locked. What's the move? I just whip out my my Requiem and just start going to town on these fucks.
I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
You're so goopy for a second. Where is he? These were so much easier to deal with a shotgun. brush my teeth, don't die. I will probably die. I seem to be doing that quite regularly. Enjoy brushing your teeth. Actually, I got a brushing my teeth right to bring up. I'll wait for you to come back because I feel like you'll know what I'm talking about. Oh, bullshit.
Haven't changed much, have you?
I shot that liquor while it was flying at me, and it did nothing to change that. Like, I gotta remember I can parry. I kept fucking it up as Grace and thinking I could parry, but I couldn't. And now I'm back to being Leon, where I can fucking parry. And I'm just refusing. Alright. I'm with this new thing going on, all this blue shit, I'm leaning more in the camp of maybe Leon's about to fucking die. Like, good, more guns. Leon should be allowed to make a bomb out of the gunpowder. They're giving me so much. The guy's a treat. Leon should be allowed to make a bomb. Leon is really going through it. Kinda, yeah. So there are these bioweapon pods, which I found out in the at the beginning of stream, that there was one with liquor in it in that room with all the dudes I was shooting, like all the commandos, like. And apparently I could have shed a liquor free to attack them. I don't know what help that would be with the the zombies and the liquors. I feel like that would just make it more difficult. Which I don't love that they're giving me a hand grenade, health, and and 2 Requiem shots. Like, that feels a little too much. Where the fuck did I get the shotgun shells from? Is there a way I could go over there? I think I Like, I think I missed something. Dog, it's like, of what you've seen, do you think it's possible Leon dies at the end of this game? Oh, no, I can't. Okay. I didn't see the railing. Jagbu and I were talking about it earlier. How, like, it could go either way. And I think it would actually not be the worst choice in the world for Leon to die. I think it would be interesting. Suspiciously generate. Exactly. I don't trust when the game's just like, hey, here's a bunch of resources. Oh, right. Cool. My God, there's so many fucking liquors. Like, Jesus Christ, so many fucking liquors.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline. Aerosol monitor warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
The elevator will arrive shortly.
Alright. That is what I saved pretty much all of that machine gun ammo for. Situations like that. What kind of plans are having for Leon? They can't make him immortal or anything. Yeah, like you kind of have to like shit or get off the pot at a certain.
I need to go.
I think all things being equal, I handled that room as good as I could have. Leon looks real fucked up though. Yeah, we got a full cylinder. I made sure everything was reloaded. I'm not a scrub. I feel like that holster would be so uncomfortable. Oh, this is about walking apart. I know. I stated the obvious, but with as much green herb as I have in my system, you think I'd be all right? There's an elevator. It leads to an elevator. Which I know the game doesn't really want me to do this right this fucking moment, but I feel like I need some ammo. The piss filter. What makes this even funnier is that I'm technically at full health. Does that count as ludonarrative dissidence? Or is just staring at it?
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was
Bold
wrong,
of you to assume I have hope.
and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others. I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview? Who is the... Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she...
Perfectly normal. Just an average child needing a home. She is my home.
I don't like this.
Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Oh, okay.
Her name is Rose Winters.
What's her name?
Grace.
Grace. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
Like,
Leon. Leon.
I don't think you're supposed to spit up that amount of blood. Leon about to be the ultimate loot drop.
Oh, I need to hurry.
What files is that? I think there's... Oh, there's got swanky real quick. Yep, it's a wheelchair. Makes no sense for it to be here, but... Didn't we have just a vision of that painting a moment ago? So, like, I don't like the idea that Grace isn't,
Finally my chance to do something.
Ashcroft's daughter. Like, I don't like that as a story. You can see that I'd rather her be her actual daughter. Can you imagine having
Leon!
like hers to take a piss and having to walk through this hallway?
Leon. Oh, hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
You're okay. Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay. I don't know the password.
It's okay. Soon left and wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Opus.
It really just seems like he could just wait it out for Leon to be the like dead.
I can buy you some time.
No.
Also, I guess we killed Victor
I have an idea.
on the highway. I kept expecting him to come back, but like, I guess we killed him.
I trust you.
Which I like how Juno is just sitting there smoking a cigarette, waiting.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
It was so sudden. Yeah. Like, I feel like we just kind of like had a motorcycle fight with the dude and he died, and it's like, oh, that's the end of that, I guess. Are you really giving me multiple choice in a fucking Resident Evil game? Like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like I'm supposed to destroy Elpis, right? But I'm not 100% clear on what Elpis actually is. I mean, we came here to destroy Elpis. If I'm playing the characters, it seems like I should destroy it.
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt.
Yeah, this is not Resident Evil territory normally.
You promise you'll end this.
I want to see what the password is for release Elpis. Because it does give me a, you sure?
My hope.
She is my hope.
Is it hope?
A blind hope.
Okay.
We are destroying Elpis. Like,
This is it.
so I think it has something to do with like passing on memories via.
Would I had to?
You could lie. You owe nothing to this dude. You could just be like, "What did you do? I entered the password. I thought that's what it was."
Go! Right behind you!
Leon! What are you doing? Come on!
It gave us a choice, and I don't like that. I don't play Resident Evil games that have choice. I play Resident Evil games because they're a linear story.
Leon!
He has too many accessories. You know? Like, there's too much going on. Like the suit, the tie chain, the other chain that goes somewhere, the glasses with that flip up, the earring. Did he just punch through Leon? Okay. He's punching hard enough. Yeah. Come on, Resident Evil.
At least I could save you.
Holy shit. I mean, Claire and Sherry kind of saved themselves. No, I'm sure Leon's fine. I don't know. Decapitation tends to kill people. You know what? I'll give it to them. I didn't think they would do it. People, but not Leon. I mean, to be fair, we do have empirical evidence that decapitation does in fact kill Leon. I've gotten Leon decapitated hundreds of times in the last, like, 20-something years. I wonder if it's different if we would have released Elpis. Is Sherry flying the helicopter?
I wish I could have saved you, Leon.
Passing the trauma on. Double it and giving it to the next person. Okay. Quick, go back. Leon really paid it forward. Yeah. Huh. That is interesting. We're gonna reload my closest to the end save and do it again. Don't worry. But that's why I'm not like skipping the credits. I assume there's gonna be a mid-credit scene. It would be a fucking baller ass movie. There's just like, no. Live with the choices you made. You get to just be. You get to stew in this. That being said, once again, this is a game that went about 7 or 8 parts. Apparently that's how long it takes me to finish a video. Like, it's in that sweet, like, 7 to 9 realm. We're on stream 8. I feel like we did kind of, like, cover all. I don't think we got all the missed records. Right? We missed at least 1. Maybe up to 5. Like, just me taking a, like, mental, like, count. We'd missed a couple documents. I still don't know what the fuck's going on with Tofu. We got no resolution about is Zeno Wesker or not. Other than Nick, however you say his name, I don't recognize any of the other, Yeah. Which really makes me want to see the other end. Like, Gideon just kind of died out. Like, there's a lot of shit that just kind of, like, happens. You know? Weird. Umber Eyes. Wasn't Umber Eyes one of, Wasn't Umber Eyes one of Chris's, guys in RE8? I only know things about evil. Damn it. That's interesting. I'm also not seeing Hunk actually listed. Like, I see it could be Commander, or it could be Connections soldier. Interesting. So I'm trying to glean some of this from, like from the names in the credits. I'm trying to glean what I can from them. Also, the real villain of the story was Norman Cole, her boss at the FBI. He should not have sent an analyst into the field without a properly trained field agent. He sent her to her. He effectively tried to send her to her death. We're gonna skip the credits and see if it. That's about 13 hours. Okay. Unlocked insanity mode. Go fuck yourself with that one. Behind the scene videos. I think that's the one Gurley was talking about. Special content models. Following costume skins were added. Leon jacket. Grace jacket. Tactical light for the alligator snapper. Found challenges were complete. Turn to the point in the game just before Christ. Like to alter your choice. Yes. Okay, cool. They knew exactly what I was going to do, so it's going to bring us right back there. Cool.
Oh, Leon! Leon. Oh, no. Oh, hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
Sorry, Grace. I just had to fight 50 fucking lickers in one room.
Oh, let me help you.
That was an insane amount. Like I'm thinking back on it. Like,
let's do this.
Okay.
Also, the grenades in this game are kind of fucking bullshit. Like I'm kind of pissed. I've been saving them as long as I have.
It's okay. Soon left wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Opus.
It better give me answers on who this fuck, like what the fuck his deal is.
I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
Yeah, dude's just like.
I trust you.
Fuck are these two? I like how he didn't go chasing after them. He didn't go looking for them.
The prodigal daughter.
He was just like, they'll come back.
I know the.
They have to.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
Like, it's so wild to me. Also, it definitely. I'm going to hold off on my thought, but I do have a very specific thought about the fact that there are two endings at least.
Are my hope.
She
I have a thought.
is my hope.
And I think it's Capcom trying to have their cake and eat it too.
Okay.
If it goes the way I think it will.
This is it.
That's it. His fucking evil poop back.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did.
Well done.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live. Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power first.
I want to experience your power.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any king. Spencer wanted to make amends.
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
He blew up on a highway underpass
Your research was wrong.
after a motorcycle jousting.
Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted?
Like, there's
on
too much of
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order would be thrown into
Maybe inject
chaos.
Leon.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy
Isn't a world without bioweapons just like a normal ass world?
and bring his vision to life.
At this point, I assume it's buttoned to the back of his shirt. Like, I assume it's literally tethered.
Or a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He.
You know those stupid
nothing.
jackets that have like a hoodie built in?
Nothing
Like
but
Alan
an
Wake wears?
imitation.
I assume it's one of those.
It's over, Victor. The connections is done with you.
We can't let him have it.
There's the, like, smallest, pokiest
Your
stab.
ignorance is staggering.
It's a cure.
Knocked his block off.
Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now,
I like his little arm.
let it all come down. All of it.
If you inject him with it, wouldn't it, like, cure him? Are we all just going down with the ship? Oh, look, conveniently placed crossroads. Fuck you, no. You did not just land on your feet like a goddamn cat.
Grace.
It's always a good sign when there's shotgun shells in the cuts.
Time to bury Brother's last skeleton. Spencer's vision lives through me. And I will see
Okay, could not parry.
to fruition.
And how many more will have to die for that vision?
Sacrifices must be made.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Open your eyes! Humanity is full of drooling imbeciles. They need me, a leader to guide them into a glorious
Humanity I know is far more capable than you realize. They don't want your leadership.
Oh, great. Now he's elected. I don't know what I was supposed to do there, game.
Seems you're reaching your limit.
Where does she keep getting rocket launchers from?
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up!
Lab equipment, I can't even battle. I mean... Oh, you're right, I have Requiem. I expected there to be a point where, like, Requiem was clearly what I was supposed to use. Although I don't know if the boss fight code could be going states, too. I don't think that's a lab coat. I'm gonna go bullshit on that, but they don't make snakeskin lab coats. You know how many snakes had to die to make that stupid fucking jacket?
Good riddance.
They're lab coat fabric you can't even have. Well played. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of Nemesis. I'm seeing a lot of goop. Goop levels off the charts. Oh, it is a Nemesis. Never mind. Seeing a lot of wood. Is this just a fucking Nemesis fight from fucking RE3 again? I don't know how I parried that, but I parried that apparently. What am I supposed to do? Like, Well, that's... Fuck. You know, I think this is really showing that remake Nemesis kind of a bitch. Leon out here dirty Harry.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
Bullshit. You're not spinning a revolver that day. Or a double action revolver for that matter. That is incredibly unsafe. Also, did I literally just accidentally save all my fucking Magnum ammo?
Sherry. Sherry, come in. Sherry.
Any women. I need a blonde woman stat. Grace over here is just bleeding out.
Grace, hang on.
It doesn't even look like it's coming from her. It just looks like blood that is on. We'll need to use Magnum ammo on Sherry when she gets here. There's a monster for no one killed her. That's a good point.
Leon.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
Just hit her with a med injection. She has like 6 of them in her pocket. Oh right, she got stabbed. We did see her get stabbed. That's on me for not remembering. I'd love it if this ending is they both die.
There's no way out, is there?
That actually would be pretty dope. They need some green herb bullets. We have med injectors. Leon has a couple in his pocket. Grace has like 6. I had so many. I don't want to skip them. Oh, that's sweet. You both have flashlights.
I guess this is it then.
Huh. The winter jacket seems unnecessary in this setting, but sure.
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got it.
Close.
Yes, sir.
This is Wolfhound or Hound Wolf, or whatever.
I have a message from Captain Redfield.
I'd like to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative. Okay, I'm guessing the WPD is Renwood.
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
So you have some of that for me, right?
We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Leon better fucking explode.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Where is Chris, anyway?
We didn't pay for his voice actor.
I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Yeah, I'll call you back. It's over then.
Yeah. Opus really was our last hope.
Well, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace. I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
She's also
What
on
are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
Okay, fuck you. This is like the overly happy ending. What's next? Is a stray puppy gonna come out and, like, Grace is gonna keep him? Like, well, to be fair, she isn't underneath Raccoon City. She's underneath,
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading
what's it
bioweapons
called?
lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The
the
origin
other
point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
No, not the hotel, the medical, where we spent most of the first half of the game. Greenwood or not Redwood.
Raccoon City 28 years ago.
The clinic.
In Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government
I don't know where
deliberately
we
drove
were.
Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The place where the big monster
Ashcroft is
station
credited
is.
with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
Why doesn't this happen in the other end? Yeah. Rhodes Hill. This is literally too happy of an ending. Also, didn't she like kind of explode into being the monster? Why is she inside the monster? No, fuck you, Requiem. This is clearly supposed to be the ending you get. Oh, this is gonna copyright strike. Like, is there gonna be DLC? I think they announced DLC, but I don't think they've released any details about the DLC. This ending actually, like, takes my opinion of this game lower. The other ending at least had gravity and, like, finality to it. You know? Like, this one just kind of feels like an everybody wins. Yeah, like, the other ending was darker, but, like, it meant something. This one's just kind of, like, plain the hero saved the day, you know. Just this once, nobody dies, except for all the people who died. I feel like this ending is not as good as the other one. Like, I want an ending somewhere in the middle of the two. You know? Like, I want something between really dark and we don't learn anything and like we don't have any, and like everybody wins. Like, I want something between those two. Skip the credits because we did just watch them. Okay.
And Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Like, there was no toll. There was no cost.
She's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Right, does her eyes work now? Grace, I have another suicide mission for you. Is that a personal phone call?
Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
Yeah, I want dark and we learn stuff. Exactly. hold on a fucking second. Is she still wearing that crappy, like, nighty, like nightshirt thing? Oh, we get 2 post-credit. We got no post-credit scenes the other game. We get 2 of them. Dead dude.
Remaining PSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Ethan Winters. It's never Ethan Winters. Main story by releasing Elpis. Like, has been added to bonuses, Grace's report. Open Requiem. Like, I don't know how I feel about this. Mission unlocked it, trusted companion. Gray is needle, Grace. Lightweight machine pit. Okay. I was wondering because, like, I feel like there's not a lot of weapons in this game. For a Resident Evil game, we were rather underarmed. We get to make a choice like we do. Both options were equally powerful and fleshed out. Yeah, I also, like, it is a bit dishonest for me because I thought about this. Resident Evil 1 had multiple endings. And technically none of them are canon and all of them are canon. Or rather, there is a canon thing. So technically none of them are canon. Like, there is no canon playthrough of RE1. But, like, it's simple makeshift knife, incredibly Matilda. Ew, why did Matilda look like that? Tends that they all survive. Yeah, technically speaking, you can't play a run of RE1 where it makes sense because Jill, Barry, Rebecca, Chris, and Brad all have to survive. The mansion has to blow up, and you have to kill the tyrant. Like, those are all canonical events. But there's no way to do that. Ghost Grudge. Large revolver with demonic symbol garbed in the grip. Okay, that kind of sounds dope. Redemption. Break action single shot pistol. Firepower. Platter carbine. I hate all these names. Machine gun ammo. Mortal Edge. Leon. RPG-7. Bazooka Master Manual. Permanently increased. Does that mean it's 150 or 200? Where's my game that makes no fucking sense? Well, that was back in the day when the Lord didn't have to make sense, but nowadays it's all about things making sense. But I'd argue that nowadays, you can try writing everyone's out, guaranteeing endless typing. Oh, cool. Offer more credits per kill, advanced tuning, rookie charm, trusted companion charm. Oh, okay. I got a little Claire charm. How fun. Infinite ammo, guns. It's my girl. But yeah, like, I do want a, like, by having multiple endings, one that is very fine, like, very clearly, like, a big difference in the continuity. Really kind of, like, breaks things. Because RE1, you could do the thing where technically both of them are canon. Like, RE2 doesn't make sense if you think about it for more than half a second. Hold on a sec, let me let Hudson out real quick. RE2 doesn't make a ton of sense when you think about it. Because RE2, Claire and Leon go to the same places, fight the same bosses. and do the same events. Like RE2, like the modern RE2 remake removes any amount of like difference between the two things. And I think that kind of breaks stuff a little bit, you know? Oh, we can get the RPD costume. Fun. And Grace can wear her other outfit. Kind of lazy. Then again, I guess they do have like the downloadable content. I don't want to look too closely at it. I just want to get rid of the things. Liquor, Victor mutated, Arc down. Machines video, Grace's report, challenges. Right. Main story complete, challenge details of film. Okay. See what challenges we have. About what a suit jacket. Pretty much. It's what she's wearing in the opening and closing cutscene of those two endings. The final mission. Open Requiem, Rookie Asian Russian. Complete the story on classic difficulty. Complete the story on insanity difficulty. At least there's a name past insanity. Use an ink ribbon, save at a typewriter. Craft every possible item with Leon. 3 enemies with a single Requiem shot. That one I feel like you can just randomly hit. Cut the tongue off a liquor using the hatchet. I didn't know that was an option. Thief in the care center. Make a zombie attack another zombie in the hospital wards. Don't know how to do that. Yum, tongue collector. Is that what that's called? Oh no. I was about to say that one's up. Read all the files. I missed 2 files. I missed 2 files and there's 2 in the fucking beginning. I missed 4 Mr. Raccoons. So, hold on. I did say, because I knew these were achievements, I said I was pretty sure we missed 4 to 5 Mr. Raccoons, and we missed, and I know that I missed those 2 documents in the beginning. Those are the only 2 I needed. Please release an Elpis within 4 hours. Credit where credit's due. Earn 20,000 credits. Yeah, that's just playing the game over. Collect 5,000 microsamples of infected blood. Once again, that's just playing the game. Go miles, real concept art. Complete the main story without using herb or med injectors. Complete the main story without Grace using the blood collector. So no crafting. Let the sweet pair hear the voice. Yeah, no healing runs are hard, but like there's usually ways you can do it. RE3 had one where you can't use more than 1 herb. And so to be fair, this is the other thing that was kind of spoiled for me for this. There's some kind of weird other puzzle. And apparently it is very difficult and very esoteric and kind of weird. That's why we could pick up the hand. That's why we could pick up that hourglass. They're relating to that. And I don't know what the hell any of it is. But all in all, like, none of these seem unreasonable other than the speed run. I feel like 4 hours is real short. But there's probably a way to skip parts and all that. That might just be a little bit of research. The other stuff, it seems like it's just kind of doing. Insanity difficulty might be hard. But I do think all of these are pretty doable. The last puzzle one, I feel like that's what I'm going to have to do. Bonus settings. Leon costumes. Default. Jacket. Grace costumes. Default. Jacket. Alligator snapper. With or without tactical light. That looks like the fucking tactical light you can buy at Harbor Freight. Alright, so that was Resident Evil Requiem. What I'm really excited about. Look, I swear to God, she's wearing the same fucking dirty ass fucking shirt that they drew. They couldn't have given her like a t-shirt or a sweater or something that clearly wasn't the same garment. They couldn't have just colored it differently. Also, do her eyes work now? Is that a thing? Also, is it just me or does Grace look like when you took one of those Snapchat filters that forced you to smile? Like the fake smile Snapchat? Like, doesn't both of those smiles look like that? 100% what Grace looked like. To be fair, yeah, I guess we did spend most of the game not looking at Grace. I got complicated thoughts about this. Because, like, I didn't love this game, admittedly. It's really good. I can see the quality in it. I do think it's not bad. I have much to smile about it either. Yeah. There's not really any levity in the Grace parts. Not much in the Leon parts either. But, like, I didn't hate it. But, like, I felt like there was a bunch of stuff that just didn't hit for me. It's weird. Because, like, I think the pacing's all over the fucking place. Parts of it, I sense I won't like it as much as others. To be honest, you really like 7 and 8. Like, but I don't know gameplay-wise if you like 7 or 8, or if it's just a story you really enjoy. Or mainly Ethan, I guess. Like, I feel like you enjoyed 2 and 3 and 1, but, like, you really latched on to 7 and 8. Which is also saying something. 7's hard as balls. So, like, I feel like it'd be a mixed bag. My boy Ethan. Jack. My thoughts are complicated. Because, like, I think there's a bunch of missteps. I think there's a bunch of stuff that, like, I think the true ending, because there's one that's clearly... Hold on a sec, Hudson wants to come back in. We'll lean back so y'all can see Hudson. Way more fleshed out than the fake one, which boom. Yeah, like if they had put the amount of effort to flesh things out in the bad ending, I feel like it would be better. But they don't. Like, it just kind of happens and then it's over. Whereas, like, the true ending, because there's definitely one that, like, they intended to be canon and one they don't. Feels like it was just kind of there. Whereas the true ending is like, here's everything resolved, here's us explaining a bunch of stuff, and everybody gets a happy ending. You know, despite the fact that it's like, once you mutate, we've never been shown the ability to come back after you mutated from the T virus or like G virus or any of the Resident Evil viruses. So like, it's weird to me that like Emily surviving, I think, is a toke over the line. Like, realistically, I do think it's like a legitimate toke over the line. I think it's too far. But I could also just be like, not remembering some random bullshit that happened in one of the CGI movies. Where it's like, oh yeah, no, this person mutated and came back and they were fine. It's like, yeah, the one time we see that is Steve. And it didn't work out for Steve. But, like, that bothers me. Like, while I like going back to Raccoon City, I was not all that into Nest 3. I don't give a shit if you called it Ark, it's Nest 3. It looks like the other two fucking labs. Like, there's no diversity in those. Like, the gameplay itself is solid. I think the mechanics and the gameplay are solid as shit. And it's gorgeous. The game looks fucking selfishly, I am excited to not play it on stream, but I get to play it in 1440. Like, I get to play it at a higher resolution. I think the Grace parts felt really good and tense and scary. I did feel like I didn't have enough stuff until we got to the lab. Like, when we got to the lab, it was a little too actiony for the style of gameplay. I think throwing liquors at me. The Leon parts, like, the fact that the first couple Leon parts were short, like each one of them only being like 5-10 minutes apiece, really helps. Because if you're, like, I didn't stay in the Leon parts in the beginning long enough for it to get, like, too much. Like, the fact that they ended very quickly made them feel better. But then as soon as, I also think the difficulty spike between Leon at Road Hill doing his parts versus Leon doing, doing Raccoon City. It went from enemies are not a problem. They are a mere inconvenience to, oh shit. I have realized you can't have a long segment like that Raccoon City part where I'm just OP and mowing things down. Yeah, Leon getting blown up over and over and over. Like, you know, that mortar part was kind of fucking unreasonable. I can accept that the zombies are using the mortars. I can't accept that they have laser fucking tracking and like sniper aim. That is a bridge too fucking far as well. Hudson's looking at me with such intent. Zombies were soldiers when alive, apparently. Yeah, it was BSAA soldiers. But, like, motor skills are still a thing. And when your brain isn't fully functioning, your motor skills kind of fall to dog shit. You know? Like, I can appreciate the zombies, like, swinging an axe at me. Or wildly blind firing. Yeah, they were, like, precision shooting me with a mortar. Like, that takes a little... What is it, trigonometry that would require? I'm going to break the math rule for a moment. That would require advanced math to be able to hit me like that. You know? Don't break the math rule. Like, it would, though. It would require, like, advanced math calculations to track me running across behind a building and arc a fucking mortar directly onto me with fucking laser precision to hit the fucking part in Leon's hair. You know? Like, that was a bit obscene. I also don't, like, while I like it because it's, you know, fun, that tofu interaction should only happen on New Game Plus. That should only happen on your second play, or on a, like, subsequent playthrough, not your first. That is too fucking goofy. And it was too easy to trigger, and too easy to trigger repeatedly. You know? I commend the zombies for job well done. In fact, I do not have to give it to them. As it turns out. But yeah, that tofu thing shouldn't have happened the first playthrough. That should be a subsequent playthrough. Well, I will give it. I think that was a bit too goofy. Because as much as, like, Resident Evil does have, like, the fun little, like, haha moments, like, they're generally, like, you have to walk up to an item and click the button. And then it lasts for a second and it goes away. You know? Like, being able to sit in Sadler's chair in RE4 and just rip a mean fart. Like, that's a funny little thing. In RE6, when you're at the playground, you can, like, sit on the fucking spring horse or or go down the slide. Like, that's a fun little, like, haha moment. You know? Like, but those are, like, you have to walk up and, like, click on a thing, it happens, and then you go, haha, and move on. The tofu thing kept happening every time I went in and out of the room. And in multiple places around that area. It was too much. You know? If that was Hunk I killed, the tofu reference makes a little more sense. Because Hunk and Tofu are just, the same mini game reskinned and harder. So, like, that makes a modicum of sense. Why you would put tofu references in there. But, like, I also would have liked a little bit more clarification. Like, was that Hunk? Like, I could have missed a line of dialogue because I was, making a fart joke or something. But, like, I felt like it was kind of, like, left a little too ambiguous that was Hunk. Like, did Leon just murk Hunt? Also, I was just one dude there to kill Leon with no explanation. I mean, we killed the rest of his team prior at the end of last year. Like, I killed a bunch of dudes dressed just like him. And they are also taking, because the connections are clearly who they're setting up as the big bad. Which leads me to another thing about this game that is a personal taste thing that doesn't work for me. As much as I don't like the whole, like, well, this girl's special. Or not girl. I'm saying girl, right, but it could be anybody. This person's special. And they've, been living the secret life. The Harry Potter thing. Where it's like, you're a wizard, Harry. Like that. That's just me not following the Resident Evil lore at all. The connections you wouldn't know because they're from 6. And lightly referenced in 7. In the, Not a Hero DLC. The fuck's his name? The psychopath son. Jack's boy. He wanted to say Lucas, thank you. I kept wanting to think Louis Baker, and I'm like, no, that's not it. Lucas. He's the people who, they're the people who were shipping Evelyn, and who were in contact with Lucas. But they're also from 6. They're like the underground secret company who are like running things and like bombed Raccoon City and all that. I don't like the whole like, you're special, even though you've lived a normal life, all of a sudden out of nowhere you're special because something happened before you were born, like predestined you to be special. It feels like a cop-out for writing. Like the idea that Grace was like genetically engineered to be like specifically in this place, in this time, doing this thing, feels a bit too predetermined for my liking. It doesn't jive for me as a story. Like, I would have liked it more if she was a nobody who happens to be the daughter of a Raccoon City survivor. Like, I think that is a far more interesting story. Because at its core, most of Resident Evil is average-esque, although usually trained person, against fucking monsters. Against literal fucking, like, world-ending monsters. You know? And that makes it feel more like David and Goliath. But if you're predestined to be that, yeah, there are times where it works. To be fair, every rule with writing and story, there are times where it works. To give my example, the Transformers the movie, Hot Rod was destined to get the matrix of leadership and, lead the Autobots to an era of prosper on Cybertron. Sure. But, like, that I feel like doesn't work in stories like this. And it also makes Alessa's story kind of mean not that much. I feel like it cheapens her story a little bit. The ending was too happy. I keep coming back to that. Leon, getting cured and going on. Whereas the bad ending, like, Leon gets his fucking head blown off. Like, literally gets his head blown off. So, like, it's such a fucking, like, vast gap between the two. I loved getting Leon killed, bro. Because it means something. Like, what is it from Doctor Who? Loss and sadness define us just as much as happiness and joy. Like, bad things have to happen too, and they should happen to characters we know and care about. Like, you know why people have always like cared about like Marvin? Because we meet Marvin, we talk to Marvin, we understand who, like, we get a little bit of who Marvin Branagh is. So when he dies and turns into a zombie, you're like, no, Marvin. Like, I've watched plenty of streams of RE2, and the number of people who like legitimately like get upset when you have to kill Marvin or refuse to kill Marvin, like, that is impactful because it's, you know, sad. Whereas like the happy ending, it's just kind of like, yeah, and everybody lives happily ever after, and we've gotten rid of all the bioweapons because now we have the cure for all bioweapons. And I also don't understand what the fuck Victor was on about. Where it's like, no, this isn't the end of it. It's anarchy. Yeah, Ethan's sacrifice at the end. RE8, frankly, like, is kind of meh in terms of story until you get to like the reveal that Ethan like is who he is, and like Ethan dies. Like, that really adds a lot to that story, and I feel like without that, the whole story's just kind of like, okay, dude going after his daughter. Like, cool. Like, we understand it, but like, he's no Harry Mason. You know? Dude collecting baby jars. Let me grab my daughter a quarter at the time, I guess. But like we don't, like, I feel like the ending being so happy just like kind of takes something away from it. Whereas like I think you could still have that ending too, but Leon's got to die. Like, or Grace has to die. I would have given the game credit if one of them dies, depending on the ending. Like, either Grace dies or Leon dies. If you release Elpis, Grace dies. If you deny releasing Elpis, Leon dies. That would have been cool. You know? Also, Emily should have died regardless. Like, Leon being all like, I didn't shoot her in the vitals. Fuck you, I shot her in the head several times. I was in control of that shit. I put a lot of bullets right in her fucking maw. That is a vital. But yeah, like, I feel like it kind of loses teeth doing the canon ending, because I can almost guarantee you that's the canon one. Like, I got feelings about this. Also, this feels like it's setting up for the end of Resident Evil. Like, this feels like the next game is going to be like, like, I made the joke about, like, where's Captain Redfield? I'd like to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative. Like, it does feel like they're kind of going to gather all the pieces, and we're going to get something like Resident Evil All-Stars, and it's going to be the end of the Resident Evil continuity in some way, shape, or form. And I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. I'm sure Capcom will do it in a way that's interesting at the very least, because as much as I'm bitching about this, like, I would still rate this game fairly high. I would still say it's a good game. I will play it a bunch more, and I'm sure, like, the 21.4 hours I have played it, like, I'm sure I will double that time, at least. But it does. It kind of feels like they're going like, well, time for us to wrap shit up. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All things must come to an end, sure. I always say, things aren't beautiful because they last forever. Also, REX. Let's be real. REX is a badass way to end that. Full of Mr. X. It's just one of those Mr. X mods, where every enemy's at Mr. X, that make the game literally impossible. But it's one of those things where I'm looking at it like, I'm okay with this coming to an end, but I want to know if it's going to be a real ending or a false ending. Like, oh, it's coming to an ending where, like, we're going to say goodbye to all of our darlings and what we know about it. And then the series will continue with new faces. Which I also don't necessarily trust Capcom to do that. Like, I'm talking myself out of my own point. Which also, the downside of this is now I got to figure out what the fuck we're going to play next. I'm just looking at the games I have installed right now, which isn't many. I don't keep a ton of games installed. I have like 15. All right, I guess I do keep a ton of games installed because I have like 15 installed right now. Actually, we might. All right, I have an idea, but I'm not sure yet. We gotta run some tests. But yeah, like I'm perplexed by this. I don't love the ending. I'm gonna outright say that I don't love the ending. But I did enjoy my way through. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm having complex emotions. Well, we did it. It took us 3 hours, but we did it. Thank you all for hanging out. Jagbu, thank you for sticking around and entertaining my fucking stream of thought nonsense on that. And make a whole video essay once you get your thoughts in line. Every time, because I've done it about 3 times, I go to write a video essay. Because I would like to get into that. Like, every time I go to write a video essay, I get like a script mostly written. And then I just fucking hate it and have to like, and I start reading it. I'm like, no, this is stupid. Nobody wants to hear my fucking mouth move. And I wind up deleting a bunch of it. Like I've rewritten the one I wanted to do about tank controls in RE1 several times. And every time I kind of get like 60 to 70% through the script. And then I'm like, no, I'm stupid. Nobody wants to hear this. The children don't care for tank controls. You know? I agree, boo. Like, you're not wrong. I get that is not a reasonable take. Case in point, where I am right now. But like it is a thing though. Because like every other person on Earth, I don't want to do that. Stop it. Like every other person on Earth, I do suffer from imposter syndrome, and you know I hate my voice, and I don't want to, have to force that on other people. I have the same insecurities as everyone else. And that makes all writing that kind of stuff hard. Also just the time. And a new problem with it, I haven't really found a video editor I like on Linux yet. Still got to figure that out. But anyway, it is like 3:05 a.m. Hudson is upset with me for still being awake. Look at him back there. Ooh, speaking of which, I did get something working. We have camera. So I should restage where there's. Oh, there we go. We have hand cam. So you can see Hudson with his fancy feet all out. Look at his legs. He does that all the time. This is awkward to hold like this. What's on my shoulder? Anywho, I'm going to bed. I am also hungry. I haven't eaten since 7:30 this evening. You gonna stretch? He very rarely gets off of things normally. It's often just that's the wrong mouse. He often will get off of things by just kind of like sliding down them with his rear leg still on it, and he's weird as shit. Anywho, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you for sticking with me for RE9. We'll be back Tuesday with something. I'm not sure. I don't know. I have an idea, but we don't know yet. Actually, I have like 2 things downloaded right now that I don't think would be bad choices. One of which I do have to get to sooner rather than later, I think. Because there's a sequel coming out. But it is a longer game, and I would like to do something reasonably short. Anywho, I will catch you all next Tuesday. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye.
It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connected with someone like that. Being able to provide to Natsuki proved to... Okay. You know what?